Hello and welcome to my organic Macon, Georgia garden. It's January 30th and it's time for an update. Getting my working gloves on. Got a couple of jobs I'm going to do. The main thing is my husband's going to come out today and some of the kids, and we're going to go cut a few of those little small pine trees that are in the back, way back there, because the roots get under the fence and start stealing nutrition from my garden. And I'm going to use those to line a couple of my outside beds just to hold the soil in, make my planting a little bit easier. And I got something I want to show you that I'm doing with my chickens. You can see behind me, I'm going to make a strawberry bed there, and I'm using the chickens as a chicken tractor to till up the soil for me. Let's go get a close-up look. All right, you can see where the chickens are now and how they have scratched all the grass off the ground. And we threw some leaf mulch in there. Hey girls. Hey girls, they want to come exploring. Put the leaf mulch in there so that they would work that into the soil. So it was here last week and they worked it, and we moved them over here, and then I took the shovel and turned it over. So what we're going to do today is move it back over this spot so that they can rework that soil again. And then I'll take my shovel and till this new section today, turn it over. So anyway, by the time it's time to plant strawberries, it'll be ready to go. Just say 1, 2, 3.
Don't worry about them getting out. They're easy to catch. Don't go. All right. Here, Lemon.
So the chickens are happily digging over here. Get that worked in for me. My guys are gonna cut down some of these trees. All right, let's do a garden tour. Before we go in, I dug up some of my winter radishes and planted them out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the chickens got out one day and ate a lot of the leaves, but that's not a problem. It's the root right now that needs to be safe and healthy, and there is new growth. Put a few down here on the end. So those will hopefully go to flower this spring and to seed, so I can save my own seed. I finally cleaned the dead loofah vines off, so it's looking very bare. Let's go in. I'm going to go ahead and pull these winter radishes out today. Little cabbages that aren't going to do anything. I'll leave them for now. I put a row cover here because the rabbits were eating everything up. Let's take a look. Not much happening under there anyway, but at least the cabbages look like they're actually maybe growing a little bit. Yeah, no more bunnies munching on them. Anyway, it's nice to have something green. So, like I laid out a row here, and then in between you can see the path.
That's the path.
And then a row, right? And then a path, and then a row. So I pulled the cover back on my beets. They were mediocre. That is head lettuce. They've survived the freezing cold temperatures. So I did pull out all the asparagus here and weeded the chickweed out. There's a few little green onions looking okay. And I worked a few of my rows, getting them ready to plant next month, or maybe, yeah, it's January 30th, so these are ready to plant. There's still a couple of nights of below freezing temperatures, so I'm reluctant to plant just yet. I'm gonna pull out a few of these mustards and cook some for dinner. There's the garlics. This needs to be weeded. Have the girls come out here and help me with that today. All right, so over here, my bed of winter radishes, I'm going to go ahead and pull these out too. They're going to get tough if I don't use them. And also, I want to empty out this bed to get it ready to sow something next month. See, there's a little bitty one that didn't make a thing. Here, chickies. Fresh greens. Serenity has all the little bitty radishes. She's going to go feed those to the chickens. And then here's my usable ones. I'm going to take these in the house. Hello, Popo. So I pulled out the winter radishes and got that bed worked and ready to go. Not much happening here. Parsley's still really green. I did trim the fruit trees a couple of weeks ago. Cut that whole top off because it was rotting. And today, here's the pine trees that the menfolk cut. These pine trees make a really nice border, and they'll make it a lot easier for me to hoe. So I'll put a couple here. Goes all the way back here. And then they laid me two on the back side. And I don't know why it is, but an edge just makes it so much easier to maintain. I feel like I can sow the seed right up next to the edge and have a little more space. So all of the winter radish are gone. I need to give this a hoeing. I'll do that. Alright, thanks for watching, y'all. The January update, not too much happening. It's always nice to get out in the garden though, on a cold January day. The girls finished weeding the garlic and put the row covers back on, and I think everything's ready to go to start sowing as soon as the weather is right. We still have another below freezing front coming in, and I like to wait until that's over. But as soon as I see potatoes at Tractor Supply, I'll be buying those and planting them pretty quickly. So until February, see you next time.